Hello everybody, I'm Rushnorm. I haven't uploaded in a while since I've been busy with our subjects such as playing D&D with my friends and mostly going out of state to see family. And we're playing Age of Fear again, though I decided that I would not be playing the free world since I guess it wasn't as much thrilling, to say the least. This Age of Fear game, the Undead King, with two other games I have ready to be played at some point later in the future, have actual storyline, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy a lot more than me just, I guess, making up on the fly, let's say. And you see, we can either do the Tale of Sir Edward or Rise of Necromancer. Now, I'm simply gonna be rolling a d6 evens for Tale of Sir Edward, and odds for Rise of Necromancer, for which I'll be playing for this run, essentially this sort of season. And the season will end when I beat it or when I die trying. So evens Sir Edward, Necromancer odd. And pairs I am doing Sir Edwards. Now I might as well do a bit of hard mold. Have a bit more of a thrill. Now,
Edward, son of Borin, faced the same challenges as many young noblemen in the lands near Redcastle. As the fourth son of a minor noble house, he had not even a horse or a decent sword to call his own. However, what he lacked in material possessions, he made up in prowess, courage, and determination, as he showed at King William's hunting party. With a horse and weaponry borrowed from his eldest brother, he did his family proud. Edward's steady hand and careful aim meant that he could fell a deer at the farthest distance, drop a goose swiftly, and spear a charging boar through the heart before it could do the same to him with its razor tusks. But Edward was still forced to consider the outing a failure, for despite distinguishing himself in the hunt, he was unable to better his standing by garnering either the sponsorship of a wealthy merchant or the attentions of a well-dowried maiden. As Edward slowly made his way back to his tent, his thoughts drifted to the injustice that birth and wealth count for so much more than merit and honor. When the only foes to be had were forest creatures or tourney opponents with blunted weapons, there was little chance to achieve glory, wealth, or respect through martial skill. The land had known long years of relative peace and prosperity, with the dark times of the past only spoken of by graybeards around the firelight to frighten children. But darkness does not sleep. It only lies in wait for men to forget and lower their guards. Little did Edward know that, soon enough, social inequity would be the least of his worries, and his fortitude, strength, and noble heart would be tested to their very limits, perhaps even beyond.
now here is the intro to our season of Sir Edward.
Edward's chance to impress influential nobles, merchants, and eligible ladies was drawing to a close. Afterwards, he would have to return home to play the role of the dutiful fourth son, to better his family's position through selfless service without regard for his own ambitions. As luck would have it, fate provided Edward with a chance encounter with the king's chamberlain, Tybalt, an aging courtier whose eyes betrayed an incisive wisdom at odds with the foppish silks in which he was clad. "Ah, young Edward, I see that the hunt holds little challenge for you, and that the camaraderie of the other noblemen is little to your liking. I, however, offer you a proposition that may be of great interest." "A boon I couldn't accept, sir." "This is no challenge to entertain and amuse you, boy. I dare to presume that your father still has a light purse, does he not? And you too have little coin to spend, am I right?"
Yes, sir. Though it pains me to admit it, you speak the truth.
Then listen to my proposition. The king wants to eliminate the goblins looming at the edge of our camp, and you could perhaps do something about them. The king is hardly without the resources for monetary reward. Edward's eyes lit up. Goblins could be quite dangerous, but they were no match for his sword. Because he was the fourth son, he had practiced harder, trained longer, and made more effort than any of his brothers.
Goblins, sir.
They've stolen enough game and harassed enough men that the king is willing to pay a handsome fee to the man who gets rid of them. Since you are the son of an old friend, I could see my way to granting an advance of 500 coins for you to prepare for the job.
Thank you. I'd be honored.
Not so fast, boy. I will lend you some armor in better condition than the shambles on your back. Wouldn't want to return you to my old friend with scratches on your pretty face, or with any parts missing. Tybalt chuckled.
I'd be much obliged, sir. Thank you again for this opportunity.
You are quite welcome. I've seen how well you handle your sword, but I recommend you take a few of the mercenaries from camp with you. There are quite a few goblins out there. No sense risking your neck for gold if you don't make it home to spend it.
When should I begin?
Now, follow me, and we'll see what you look like in a proper suit of iron. Edward followed Tybalt to his encampment, filled with the heady anticipation of a real fight, and the prospect of some coin for an honest job.
Alright. Alright, okay. Oh, it's simply just my two footmen and a gold sword.
Tybalt's tale proved true. Even a novice scout could have seen the greenskins' tracks leading from the homestead off into the nearby woodland. However, as easy as the tracks were to follow, they still led Edward's party on quite a journey, moving from one campsite to another. Edward's party knew they were getting close when they eventually found campfire ashes that were still warm. A few more hours of travel saw them finally catch up to their quarry, who hadn't even bothered to post sentries. A few of the goblins were starting a fire and drinking their signature dark and heady grog. Remnants of what might prove to be their last supper lie strewn about the camp. Let the filthy creatures choke on their nasty ale as they die, Edward thought to himself as he signaled his men to rush the camp.
Alright. Now we have a bit of a battle. Edward's going at these goblins. Alright. Alright, we are slaying these goblins, turning to a fine mist of blood. All fucking dead. Ooh, got a knife. Invocation, pearl, good bit of gold, and good bit of resources. Alright. Let's see here.
Edward didn't have to think about his attack, as his well-trained sword arm hacked and slashed through the forest's intruders with great ease. Edward looked over the carnage of the goblin camp. Now it was strewn with green-skinned corpses, with faces fixed into grotesque masks of surprise and terror. Edward felt almost disappointed at the ease of this task. Surely not enough to make any lasting impression on the king. Even a squire could have led this party and slain this motley crew. Still, it was good coin, and he had proven he could handle the task put before him. A tracker broke Edward from his thoughts.
Sir, I found the tracks of a much larger creature. I believe that cave in the distance is an ogre's lair. What is your command?
I say that he will make for worthy prey.
But sir, ogres are fearsome beasts. I was once part of a militia band sent to fight one, and before we could subdue him, he had killed several of our best men.
Inwardly, Edward's spirit rose, for this was a worthy opponent for any knight. He didn't want to seem foolhardy and rush into peril, so he responded in a serious tone. Since we are this close to the cave, I am sure this area is part of his territory. He poses more of a threat to the folk living near this forest than that band of goblins did. By slaying him, we protect them. The tracker began to object, but Edward did not listen. He led the way up the hill and into the cave, and the hunting party followed him after only the slightest of hesitations. As they entered the cave, they nearly retched. The air hit them like a hot and fetid wall. The party slowly descended into the darkened cave with Edward at the lead, then spied the hulking figure of an ogre with crude rotting skins draped over a 9-foot wall of muscle and sinew. The beast saw them in that same moment. It let out a fierce scream and charged the party.
Uh-oh. Ogre boys. Let's do this. Ah, there's also some goblins. Let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna... was he sick or something? I wonder. Let's try and keep our militia away from said ogre. Assuming that ogre where we wreck them. Ogre spook. So we go this way, we go this way, and go here. Gonna have Ever go straight for that ogre. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Oof. Uh-oh. A spray. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. Not necessarily the best situation right now. Goblin ogre on me. I feel like taking out the ogre's a bit more of a threat, so let's do that. Ow. Ooh. Ouch. That hurt. Okay, roar gives me a chance to attack. Get him, get him. Nice. bit of things, I guess. Alright. Well, let's get back, I
The
guess.
fight with the ogre was fierce. Edward was amazed by how many deep wounds the beast could withstand before it finally toppled. The party took the ogre's head as a trophy, gathered their wounded comrades, and departed the cave. They felt palpable relief as they emerged from its fetid, stinking darkness into the sunlight and clean air. By evening, they caught up with the king's hunting party. Edward tried to remain outwardly stoic, but could not suppress his self-satisfaction with the outcome of his adventure. I've bested a mighty beast, which every knight needs to do. Still, it would be presumptuous to publicly boast of my deeds. I will surely be commended for this heroic feat, he thought. Edward ordered the mercenaries back to their area and headed to the king's banquet alone.
Poor old Edward just looking for some fame.
The feast tent was alive with a roaring fire, festive music, and dancing ladies. The tent smelled strongly of beer, a welcome scent after Edward's long day. Tybalt immediately approached Edward. I see you've survived your little adventure, boy. I take it that your prey isn't doing so well. They are not doing well at all, sir. The greenskins won't be bothering anyone again. Very good, boy. The king will be most pleased. I am glad to help, he replied. I feel he'll be even more pleased to hear about my party's other prey, he thought. Edward had been holding the hideous decapitated head of the ogre behind his back the entire time. He now raised it high and threw it to the ground, where it landed with a sickening thud. A few dancing ladies saw the horrible battle trophy and leapt back from it shrieking. Within seconds, the raucous party was silenced. Even the musicians ceased to play. Tybalt stared aghast at the gruesome head. A long moment passed before he turned back to Edward and said, My good sir, I think that was neither necessary nor appropriate behavior. Tybalt trailed off as the sound of applause cut through the hush. Everyone turned toward the source of the clapping. It was King William. He laughed deeply before speaking.
Now that's something, boy. Not every knight that meets an ogre lives to speak of it. I knew nothing of this beast living in my forest. Tybalt, give this young lad a prize for his brilliant work. He's earned it. Now play, musicians, and let the dancing commence.
Once the music resumed and the crowd had turned from the grotesque head, Tybalt drew close to Edward and spoke. Boy, you have more luck than brains. That stunt you pulled earned William's favor, but it could just as easily have earned your head a place next to the ogre's. Understood, sir. I'll try to stick to less. I'll restrain myself from performing such gruesomely dramatic gestures in the future, my lord. Here is your purse, then, and a small gift from me. This ring has served me well for quite some time. Keep the armor as well. I'm sure you will have need of it. Thank you, my lord. Edward's revelry over his accomplishment all but snuffed out over Tybalt's earlier reproach. Go on now, enjoy yourself. Those pretty ladies are looking forward to meeting you.
Ooh, and we're gonna get some ladies.
Edward was the center of attention for the next few days. The tale of his combat with the ogre seemed to grow with each retelling, and the combination of his youthful good looks and the daring tales won the affections of several young daughters of various
Let's go,
minor nobles.
Edward.
The
Such a
party
Chad.
ended abruptly as King William ordered the camp to break up following the arrival of a messenger from Redcastle. And soon after, the men were moving towards the capital in a long column. The messenger had brought rumors of a greenskin horde on the march. After the column's arrival at Redcastle, King William locked himself in council with the High Court. Not yet a knight, Edward wasn't permitted inside. In the next few days, many mercenaries arrived at the castle. Edward thought he might enlist a few of them in preparation for the battles likely to come.
Okay. Damn, getting more gold. Oh. I guess so. There's no difference between the two. I guess mage just gives more of a feel for me. Alright, gonna just sell us some boars. Yeah. Okay, good know, I can craft that later on. How about spies? Additional 1 and 2 archers, there we go. Getting quite the force up and ready. Actually, buy additional footmen, fill that gap.
Days passed, and many messengers came and went from the castle. Edward simply had to bide his time outside, growing more restless each passing day. However, his boredom soon ended, as adventure never seemed to stray too far from him. An uneasy-looking farmer introduced himself to Edward. Edward didn't recognize the man, who introduced himself as one of Edward's father's peasants. After a moment of awkward silence, Edward decided to speak. "What brings you here, my friend?"
"Wolves, my lord. They are raiding your father's fields. We hear them at night, and several of your father's sheep have disappeared."
"And the local militia has been called away as the king begins mustering his troops, I assume? Are there no men in your village who could help?"
"There are only a few, my lord, and none are trained warriors able to help."
Edward's father's fields were not far away. His party could go and be back in 3 days. He thought to himself, "The kingdom will need at least a week more before our army is fully prepared to depart. There won't be anything else I need to do until then. I haven't seen Tybalt recently. He must be extremely busy helping the king to prepare. I can solve this wolf problem without having to bother him." Edward addressed the man. "I can handle it. Just lead me to your fields. Do you have a horse?"
"Yes, my lord."
"Let us depart immediately then." Within moments, Edward, his men, and the peasant were headed toward Yannistown. The peasant had been right, as there were wolf tracks all over the fields. The peasant's shack was very small, so Edward and his men set up camp around it. Just after midnight, the sentry called the alarm, having spotted gray shapes among the trees. In moments, the pack was upon them, led by a large gray wolf. Strange, Edward thought to himself. They fear neither men nor fire. He alerted his men. "Prepare your weapons. These beasts shall learn that the kingdom's soldiers are not their dinner."
And they will be our dinner. Well, I guess. Lord. It's a big wolf, I must say. Oh, honestly. Oh. Yeah, let's just gather all these guys up. Come at me, wolf. Da 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 da. More wolves, I say. Alright. Alright, I see how this is. Whoa, ambush.
Just tell me where to aim.
Ouch. Okay, okay. It's a bit scary. Let's have you just hit this
Out of
guy.
my way.
Screw it. If you're gonna be a
Right
man,
between the ribs.
you go up and attack that wolf. Did not scare it? Sorry, sir. You may not come out of this situation.
Just need a good target.
Battle, thriving. Always getting a little bit risky.
Good luck outrunning my arrow. Rush them down.
Alright, okay. I can flank this thing. There we go. So I lost a man, but it's alright.
The last wolf fell, blood from several slashes staining its gray coat. Edward stepped close and slashed its throat, thus ending its misery. The party was weary and wounded, but victorious. The stubborn wolves were all dead. The peasant emerged in the wake of the battle to thank Edward.
Have some fresh milk and bread. I know it is not much, but it is all that my family has to offer your courageous warriors.
Thank you kindly. We are honored to share your fresh provisions. The men ate all the proffered food and drink, then sat resting. As the party began to clean up and make ready to depart, the farmer came to Edward with a young man.
My lord, though I have no goal to reward you for your aid, I offer my youngest son to your service. Though he is young, he is a quick learner and very loyal. He should be enlisted in the militia, not to my service. But sir, you care about your men. If he's conscripted into the militia, his life will just be thrown away. But I may see him again one day if you take him into your service.
Edward paused as he sized up the young man. After a moment, he decided.
Let it be so then. I will train him, but I cannot promise you that he will one day return.
The farmer nodded his thanks and quickly walked away from his son. Edward thought he saw the man shiver, as though silently weeping, as he returned to his small shack. Edward's band made it back from the peasant's home just in time to join the king's war party. It had taken a few days to gather and assemble all of the kingdom's troops. Even though the king's army was well disciplined, the preparations to march to Grey Rock Citadel still took several days. The sheer size of the army made the logistics time-consuming. Edward, like the rest of the young nobles, was assigned to the vanguard. He was ordered to gather his team and join the scouting party on the main road. The king offered some funds to the young nobleman so that he could pay his party and hire mercenaries. Edward decided that it was a good time to enlist more soldiers before departing.
Alright. Where's this Jacob, bro? Where's Jacob? Yo, Jacob, my boy. I will keep you safe. I will keep my dear Jacob safe. Yeah. I'll make sure I keep Jacob safe. I'll make that a promise.
Edward didn't
this.
expect any danger on the main roads, especially since nearly every able-bodied warrior was now in the king's army. Still, he erred on the side of caution and wore full armor on the march. As they traveled down the king's road, they passed some peasants who regarded the party curiously. Edward wondered if the citizens knew of their peril, or thought this was some routine army exercise. Edward's men were assigned skirmishing positions well ahead of the main army. Greenskins weren't generally stealthy, so he did not fear an ambush. However, as he neared the forest edge, he felt a momentary sense of danger, and soon realized that it was too quiet. There was no sound from the birds or other wildlife. However, when a few orcs appeared in the nearby copse of trees at the edge of the forest, Edward knew he had wandered into a trap. He knew he had only one option. He called to his men.
Form up and advance.
Mm. Well, can I bribe him? No, he can't be bribed. I'll just kill him.
All I need is an ale and a buxom tavern wench. Me blade's getting dull, sire.
Okay.
Ugh.
Ooh. Oh, no. Pointy end towards him. Where's Jacob? I gotta keep this fucker safe. I did not expect he would get the charge on me like that. Hmm. Get him, Jacob. Get him. Yeah, Jacob. Good job. Yeah, surround them. Surround
All I
them.
need is an ale
Push
and a
forward.
buxom
Just
tavern
push
wench.
forward. Push forward. Keep Jacob safe. If they go for Jacob, I swear to God. No, 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 not Jacob. No. Fuck. Oh shit. Wait, was that shit? No, that was shit. No, he's safe. Holy shit. I thought he died. Oh my god. That fucking scared me, bro.
Try to stop
God
me.
damn, Edward. Holy shit. I thought you fucking died. God damn, Edward. Go get him, man.
You better start running, mate.
Get him, Jacob. Get him. Get him. Fuck. God damn, I really fuck. Ouch. Oh, shit. We're losing men left and right here. Ah, oh, fuck. They're coming behind us and everything. Motherfucker. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Shoot.
You should
Shoot.
have brought a shield.
Slay that goblin. Move him right here. No, let's just charge him. What? Ah, oh, god damn. Okay. This is game bit scary. Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. We're not having it end so fast here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Just die. Come on. Come on. You know you want to die. You know you want to die. Die. You better retreat, you motherfucker. Yes, that's why I fought. Jacob, Jacob, go get that object. Good job, Jacob. That guy's retreat. Okay. Oof. We were in a feisty situation. Okay. You want to play that game, you motherfucker? I don't think I need to drink a healing potion. I think I'm good for now. God, that was a close one. I will say that. Stop flipping netting my man.
You leave me no
Man.
choice.
That would have been in the wrong context. Alright. We survived that day. Quite lucky too. Alright.
As the sounds of battle stilled, Edward approached the knight who had ridden with the orcs. His wounds were serious, but he was still breathing. A few dead greenskins were lying in the dirt nearby. Edward recognized the man as Sir Navon, whom he had seen a few times around Redcastle. Edward pointed the tip of his sword blade at the knight's throat and said, "Sir, could you explain this situation to me?" "There is not much to explain, boy. It's money." "Sir Navon, there is never a good reason for a knight to join with those creatures." Sir Navon replied in an angry tone. "Tell me then what a knight without land or coin should do. Your precious King William stripped everything I owned from me. My sons died in his war. My lands burned to the ground by his holy church. What else could I do when the one who is supposed to protect me has left my life in ruins?" Edward felt a brief tinge of sympathy, which quickly turned to anger. King William would treat you fairly if you rode with his army against the Greenskin Horde. No, it's too late for me. Robbery on the King's Road is punishable by death. I want neither your mercy nor his. They spoke no more. Edward left the wounded knight's side. A few villagers had seen the fight and reported the incident to the militia. Soon after, the kingdom's royal guards arrived. Edward reported the details of the incident to the guards' captain, and Sir Navon was taken away in chains. It was obvious that the group could no longer safely patrol the area, so Edward's party joined the royal guards and had their wounds tended. The king's justice was swift. Sir Navon was hanged the next day. Shortly
Let's
after the execution,
go.
Tybalt approached Edward.
He's
"Edward,
just hanging
the king
around.
would like to see you in his chambers. Follow me, please." The king's chamber displayed nothing of the opulence Edward had imagined. It was sparsely furnished, and piles of maps, books, and reports filled up every space. It was at this moment that Edward realized war was much more than sword fights and battle marches. King William gave him little time to assess the room further and spoke immediately. "Ah, Edward, we meet again. I see you are making a reputation for yourself. Sir Navon must not have been an easy opponent." "Thank you, my king. I was merely doing what was right." "Some explanation is required. Sir Navon lost his fortune gambling and became a common bandit. On top of that, though it was never proven, he was accused by the Holy Church of performing dark magic." "I understand, Your Majesty." "Those things shouldn't worry you, though, Edward. You demonstrated loyalty, bravery, and the skills worthy of a knight. Therefore, you shall become one." Edward was surprised that the king wanted to knight him so quickly, but Tybalt reassured him and helped him through the ceremony. "Kneel before me, Edward, son of Boren. I dub thee knight. Be loyal, brave, and true." The king put the sword and belt on Edward's waist and buckled golden spurs to his ankles. "Rise, Sir Edward, knight of King William." After the ceremony was over and Edward had left the king's chamber, Tybalt walked with him. "You've become a true knight, my boy. I suppose I should call you Sir Edward from now on. In any case, we will be
Making quite the
departing
time
soon.
for ourselves.
Tend to your wounded and be prepared to march." "Yes, sir." "King William is also giving you some coin from his treasury, as is the custom for all new knights.
I regret that it is not more, but much of the crown's funds are going into this war right now. Thank you, Sir Tybalt. I much appreciate it. Recruit whoever you can. As a noble, you can afford a bigger party. And keep in mind that it is not only greenskins that you will have to fight. Edward had learned that lesson all too well. He headed off to see to his wounded and recruit more men for his party.
Alright, alright. Been knighted. Ooh. Wait, been money. Yo, Jacob, let's go. Jacob is a loyal knight. So cool, Jacob. You are learning so fast. My boy's growing up. He's growing up. Yo, I can't change his name. Alright. So cool. Well, let's see here. I don't necessarily think on. You know, yeah, let's give ourselves a shield and helmet. Give us some quality armor. Stack up, shall we? Increases our speed a little bit, but hey. Hmm. Well, okay, do this. Give us a stipend, get more experience at the bows. Let's continue.
The next few days of marching were mostly peaceful. There were a few skirmishes between scouting parties and greenskins, but Edward wasn't involved with them.
Hmm.
The army was rapidly approaching the fields of Grey Rock. The landscape was devastated. It had been burned and plundered almost beyond recognition. Bodies were strewn about the road and fields. The next day, the army was able to see the citadel. It was besieged by greenskins. The horde circled the city walls, their smoky fires darkening the heavens. Tybalt called to Edward during lunch.
Hmm.
Sir Edward. Good morning, my lord. I haven't seen you for several days. The king's business leaves little time for social calls, I'm afraid. I see. And what important tasks are you working on today, sir? Actually, I was going to summon you after lunch. I
Hmm.
might have a mission for you. The king ordered me to find a capable candidate. How may I help our cause? The village of Westland is east of here. Our reports say that it has yet to be destroyed by the Horde, yet the few scouts we've sent to enter the village have not returned. King William would like someone to investigate the settlement, and I think you would be perfect for the job. Of course, my lord. Is there anything else I should be aware of? Well, there were a few disturbing reports from the village just before the invasion of Grey Rock. The reports were of missing people and disappearing cattle, but those issues were addressed by the local militia and were never brought up before the court in Redcastle. Also, there was a lone monk spotted a few days back, headed in the direction of Westland. Please keep your eyes open. Thank you, my lord. I will gather some men and ride out immediately. Good luck, brave knight.
Alright. Let me give him that. Oh. Hmm. Ooh.
To rescue the monk.
Okay, saving the good old monk, old man of God. We're doomed. The dead rising from their graves. Holy shit, must have been a massacre. There's fucking blood everywhere. God damn, they've been doing some work. Okay, well, cool. Let's help them.
I think my bedroll has fleas.
Oh god, they're gonna be attacking the.
Tell
Oh,
me wife's sister I love her. Ah. Oh.
oh shit, everyone's dying. God damn. They just keep. Oh shit. All of them are just dying. God damn. What? The peasant just trying to hit Brantley. What the fuck is wrong with you? I will kill you if I have to. I wouldn't, because I'm such a cool guy, but...
Orders?
I almost just... Okay.
You have my sword.
Get him, Jaden. Just charging myself up front, up there.
Me blade's getting dull, sire.
You... What? The fuck, even? What the hell? You just bloody murdered someone! You are not very cool, even. I will kick you off of my team. For slaying... What the fuck was that? I'm being surrounded. But, oh my... Everyone's dying. Everyone's just straight up dying. This is a massacre. God forbid if we make out. Why are you attacking us? You racist. Where the peasants are attacking us. I think we have to kill them. Honestly. We would attack. Get out of here. Die! I honestly
Tell
don't
me
even
wife's
care.
sister I
You
love her.
literally just, like, try to punch us. What the fuck? No, don't
All's I need
kill
is an ale
more
and a
at this
buxom
point. I don't
tavern
even
wench.
know what you're doing.
Firing!
Hmm. Alright. Made me repeat it a few times. probably outrun it, right? Oh, crap. Oh, okay. They're just raising more. Oh, no, 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 no. Who's that? Jade? I don't care about Jade. I only care about Jacob. Punch him. Good job. You can actually do something for yourself. Alright. How about this?
You should have
Shoot
brought a
that
shield.
one. Hit that one. Rush up, hit that one. There you go, there you go. We're doing something now. We're doing something. Push up here. Oh no. Bless. Noit.
Orders, my liege.
Hit that one. Okay. Hitting him. We're killing him. We're killing him. Slaying him. I'm gonna go for that necromancer when I get that chance. He's just raise him. Yep. Ooh. I guess.
Right between the ribs.
Back up,
Need to
Archer.
top off me quiver.
Heal him. There you go.
They'll be dead before they hit the ground.
Alright. Let's see here. Oh! Using dark arts on my fellow brethren. Why are you hitting us? You literally... Okay,
Taking
die.
aim.
Literally, I don't care about you. Yeah. Yeah, you literally just punched my man. That just calls
You
for
better stop
like,
running,
being
mate.
mean.
Right between the ribs. They'll be dead before they hit the ground.
Get him. Good job, good job. Keep hitting him up, hit him up, hit him up. We might as well hit this one. They're gonna flipping kill our man. I swear. They just punched him. Like, bro. Uh-oh. Alright. Guys being surrounded a little bit. Oh, you messed up, bro. Jacob. I want you to kick his ass. Get him, Jacob. Good job, Jacob. Alright, okay.
Sir Edward hacked and slashed at the fallen body, but still it continued to move. He slashed the animated corpse's head off, and it finally lay still. A soldier screamed, "What are these creatures? What kind of magic would do this?" "I do not know, but a good sword can put it out of its misery eventually." Edward looked around and asked a nearby footman, "How about the rest of those things?" "All dead and immobile, sir. We managed to finish them all off, though I am not sure that they will not rise again." "And where is that robed man?" "Also dead. I saw him fall, and he has not moved an inch since then. I cut off his head just to be safe." "I think our work here is finished. Let us gather our men and leave this foul and evil place." Edward and his party left Westland before nightfall. No one wanted to see the ghost village anymore, and surely no one wanted to be there at night. The foul presence they'd first encountered had disappeared with the death of the necromancer, but the mutilated bodies of the reanimated peasants were a silent reminder of what could have happened to them.
Yeah.
2 days later, Sir Edward reached the army camp, which stood in uneasy watchfulness, preparing for the coming battle with the Greenskin Horde. Edward immediately rushed to the king's tent to report on the mission to Westland. He was unable to reach the king, but Tybalt was waiting for him. We received a report about necromancy yesterday, thus your words are no surprise to me. Have you heard of such creatures before, sir? In the last war, there were a few.
But if those creatures return, then we will deal with them as you did last time. Thank you, my lord. Go and sleep, Edward. You must be tired, and you shall surely need your strength in the coming days. Here is some money for your services. You are proving to be a capable commander, and we shall doubtless need your company in peak strength when we move against the Greenskins.
Well, that's where I'll leave off, guys. Alright, guys.
In the morning, King William gathered all the knights.
Well, see all of you guys later. Till next episode or next video. That's all for it.